Hello, and I guess we're gonna be showing a bunch of Halloween stuff. Is the camera crooked? Kinda looks like the camera might be crooked. Okay, anyway. So let's start off. We'll kind of go in order, I guess, of... Oh wait, that wouldn't be in order. We'll go in order of how much stuff there is. So first, at the HomeGoods, I got this jar that looks like a skull. It looked like there was a bunch of, like, there were some snow globes that were like on a stone looking pedestal and had like a gargoyle or haunted house or something on, like, in the globe. There was a really cool haunted house pillow. Like, I was seeing online people were seeing, but the HomeGoods near me didn't have any of that. There was some stuff that was like kind of like a really large, like, fake pumpkin with fake flowers on it, or like different things kind of like that. And then there was the fall stuff, but there wasn't a whole lot of like year-round Halloween type stuff. But there was this. So there wasn't like, I went to TJ Maxx too. They didn't really have anything I was interested in, so I just got this. Next, we have this super awesome vulture lantern, I guess you'd call it, from the Erie Estate collection at Home. Look, it's got like gargoyle claws at the bottom. It's very detailed. Oh, sorry, this is bumping up against the thing. But this is so awesome. I really love this. They don't have it in stock anymore. Now they have the really enormous Raven ones in stock, but they're out of these. Where's the little thing? There we go. I love vultures, so this is a really nice sculpted one. It's got the skull and all like the Victorian looking details on here. It's very like haunted house looking, very stately. Got some water here. This is a cup I got at Dollar Tree. I think I'll be showing the Dollar Tree stuff too. But the thing for the price that really sold me on this was that, let's see, how does it work? There we go. This actually comes off. So you can, and then you have the little ring on there. So you can put another lightweight thing on it if you want. Or you can just have the vulture. And you just have the separate lamp. And it's easy to put back on. Now look at see the front of the vulture there. This little claws. So, very happy about that. The next thing from At Home I got recently is this. Could put something white behind it. You can see it a little better. Oh look, now I look like the bartender. It's this, I guess, alcohol shaker. It's this nice dark red. It's basically the same size. I thought it was bigger, but it's actually the same size about as the, this. Because it's thinner, so it looked taller in the store. But I'm thinking I have a basil plant. I'm thinking of drying it and putting it in here ground up and then using this as a shaker for it. But I originally got it because you can, well, we don't really need that anyway. We saw what this looks like. If I show it on this side, can you see it better? Oh yeah, I just should always stand on this side. All my stuff is back here, so I keep thinking I should be standing on the side where there's less interesting stuff. But since the top comes off, then you have this red jar. So I was thinking, like, since I like the idea of the jar, but like I can put my brushes in it if I want, or something else. But since it's a jar and it's not clear, like HomeGoods had non-clear ones that were like, they were still, I mean it's still clear, they were still clear, but they were like tinted gray and stuff. So I didn't get those because I wanted a clear jar to put something in. But this one, it's still the, you can still kind of see through it, but it's a jar that's red, and I have a black and red thing going on, so I like the dark red. The last thing I got was this really awesome spill-proof tablecloth. So give the dimensions on it so you can easily see. Oh, there it is. But it's in this really awesome damask skull and bat, and there's spider webs and the swirly Victorian looking things all over there. This is the same pattern that's on, they have a pillow that's this pattern. Oh, which reminds me, I skipped another thing that I just got one of. This is from, where was it from? Big Lots, I think. Pretty funny. Rest in peace. There's nothing on the back. So you can just have a plain black pillow if you want. But when I sit in bed when I'm drawing and stuff, so I have the bed pillows just behind me, but I wanted another thing that was a smaller, stiffer pillow to put down in the, like, small of my back, so I get more back support. The Dark Enchantment collection. I like their little tag on there. It's just a little, you cut that off, but I just thought, I like the little Victorian looking tag they put on there. I love the font on this, and obviously that's the tombstone thing, but it's a pillow, so you're going to be resting. But, so it's a good pun. But there was a pillow at home that I looked at that was in this pattern that I really liked the idea of, but I decided it was big, I liked that, but it was too soft, ironically, so it didn't give a lot of back support, so I didn't get that. But I did get the tablecloth that I'm either going to use as a tablecloth to maybe put on this table that I have like the water that I paint with. It's this little side table thing. I'm either probably going to put it on that since it's waterproof, or it's spill proof technically, or I'm going to use it as like a wall decoration, like wallpaper, because this is like a really great wallpaper design. It's the exact type of design that I like, the wallpaper that looks like this. I don't have an easy open thing on there. I'm just going to open it so we can take a look. Oh, it's got nice. This was, come on, where's the price? I know, there we go, $21.99. Oh, and then at Dollar Tree, I got these clothespins. I'm probably gonna, when I hang it up on the wall, I'm probably gonna hang it up on a line. but it's got like a fabricy. I thought it was going to be that thing where it's like fuzzy on one side and then it's the waterproof thing on the other side, but it's got like a fabricy feel to it. Alright, then if I stand back, there we go. You can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's got nice, it does feel like soft fabric. That's really nice. I'm showing it to you upside down. There we go. Look how nice that is. I can see how it would be spill resistant, but it's not like fully waterproof, so I'd still put some sort of a mat down if I use this, like some paper towels under the jar of paint if I'm gonna put it on there. It's quite nice. For some reason I was imagining it would be the other dimension, but I guess this makes sense for it's longer than it, since it's a directional pattern, it's longer than it is wide, but that makes sense if you're putting it on a big tablecloth. If you're putting it on a big table. So I'm not sure how well that would work to put up on the wall, because it would be long, but it wouldn't be very wide. But we'll have to see. Alright, so we got those things. I guess we'll move on to like the Dollar Tree stuff. So the first thing we got everything behind me, didn't I? Yeah, I think I got all that. So the first thing we got is this nice sign here that has all these different, it's got some glitter on it. I don't know if you can see that. On certain parts, like a keep out. It's got this spider that's 3D. And it just has these different spooky words. There was like a witch-themed one that had, one of the panels said Salem brooms on it, which I particularly liked. And then there was like a classic Halloween one, but I didn't get either of those. Just got a crow down there. I just got the black and gray one. Actually, put that up there for this video so you can see it. There we go. And then this sign that I had a little trouble finding, but I'm very glad I ended up finding it. The Bed and Breakfast. Come stay with us forever. It's a pun off of Bed and Breakfast. We got a little ghost guy there. This is just $1.24 or $5. I can't remember, but I mean, a great sign for that. And it's got, I don't know if you can tell, but the house is 3D and glittery. Oh, it's a lamp down there. So there's that. There we go, you can see him. It just folds down like that, so it's easy to store. Alright, what should we do next? I got 2 of these branches, like maple branches, but they're black, and then they have this silver glitter on them. I'll put that over there so I remember I showed you that. Also, I got these really great branches. I got 3 of these. You can probably see one over here. Again, let's get the bartender towel out. which is another item I got from Dollar Tree actually, so let's just show that right now. I think this is technically called like a flour sack towel or something. Obviously the sugar skull design. It's like a thin cotton. I like these Mexican folk art on there. It wrinkles a lot though, so you have to iron it if you wash it if you don't want it to look all wrinkled up. But can you see that? Branches there. Anyway, these really great branches that they have glitter on them, but it's very fine glitter. Oh, I got a little white flower stuck on this one. Alright. So, I mean, it sheds quite a bit if you touch it, which I just, okay, I think we're okay. It scraped up against my chin. It's like, speaking of leaving glitter everywhere, I might just have glitter on my mouth and chin. But, yeah, so these, I like how it's the fine glitter, so it's not like the big sequin type sparkle things. Can you see I have a plate from Michael's over here that has the bat on it. Hopefully I don't have a thing blocking it. But, yeah, so I was happy to find these. I got 3 of these, I think I already said. Because you always can use a good creepy branch. I haven't seen these there before. But there are ones like that are smaller at Michael's that are kind of like this, but they had like the big sparkles on them, so they didn't look as real. So I was really happy to come across these thorny, witchy branches. Alright, I showed you that. Of course, the obligatory black, and then I got a gray one as well of the creepy cloth. And I figured out you can wear it as a scarf. See, so that's pretty cool. Works better if you're wearing like a tank top so you can see like this kind of blends in with the shoulders. But yeah, so you can do that. So I got black and gray. I got 2 of each, so I can have a decorating one, and then if I want a scarf, I got these plastic bones that I use for various, I can paint them to look like metal, and then I can use them for various different projects. So I got that. I got this piece of fabric that it was rolled up like this, where if you couldn't see the exact way it was done, you couldn't see, so it's kind of like this, you couldn't see any, well there, I just showed you a spider, there we go, I couldn't see any spiders on it. I don't like spiders, so I got this little rolled up piece of fabric. Ta-da! Enormous spiders. So that was slightly unfortunate, but I still like it. Slightly less grossed out by spiders than I once was. Although these are quite large, robust ones. So, again, a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. But I like this very, like, apothecary, Victorian, gray tone look of this. So you could use this to just put somewhere. Have that on your table or something. I got it because when I take pictures of my art, I like to have a thing in the background, so I was thinking I could use it for that. We've got the little rubber bat. You always need one of those. Look at these nice wings, how it actually kind of looks like the veins on a bat wing. Because I think it must have been last year, or like 2 years ago, I painted the fangs on this one. But they had wings like this where it has this weird like plastic design thing that doesn't look like bat wings. So if you wanted to like do something, they're also, but they do look different. So at first I'm like, oh man, I wish I didn't get, because I got 2 of these old ones. Oh yeah, and then they kind of fly. Like, I wish I hadn't gotten these, like 2 of these older ones, because now I've got 2 that have the not real looking wings on them, but they do look different. So if you could have them like hanging together, and it wouldn't just look like the same bat 3 times. So, but anyway, like if you wanted to like brush over it with silver or something, with the ones that they have this year, it even, look, it got the little thumb too. It would actually give you the design that looks like a bat wing, whereas like the other ones, you would get this really weird design on there that doesn't look like a bat wing at all. So I'm very happy with these. I already showed my glass. They have like holographic purple sort of color as well for these glasses. But it's like a skeleton holding it. It's a stemless plastic wine glass. They have ones with stems too, but I got that one so I can have a glass of water when I'm doing a project in here. And I don't have to worry about it like breaking if it falls down or something, because it's just plastic. I haven't opened these yet. I'm excited to open these. These different sizes of 2-sided bat cutouts that you can put up on the wall. But I was even more excited. I really should have taken stuff that makes noise off of the bed, so I'm not making a noise every time I throw something over there. I was even more excited for these crows, because I've never seen anything like this. And like the bats, I've cut out bat outlines before and put them up on the wall, but like a crow, I wouldn't be able to cut something out like this in a timely manner. So I was amazed to see. And again, they're 2 sides, so they're colored on both sides, so you can have them flying in whichever direction you want. So I think I'm going to put that up on the wall one of these days. Got rub-on transfers. I've never done this before, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do it on. But we've got all these different designs. What's reflecting? Is that reflecting? Oh, maybe it's just the light above is reflecting. Okay, I thought there was something down below. So we've got the cute little mouse. Of course, unfortunately, enormous spiders. But we've got these apothecary bottles, feather, butterfly, I think that's called a cloche, or the skeleton with the butterflies on its head, the crow's little tiny skull, trick or treat, butterfly, crow, this cool mystical crystal ball being held by this creepy hands, a tombstone. These skulls have got like some sort of like mystic designs on them, and a spell book, these little ghosts and this moon. My favorite one, which is the haunted house. I also really like that one though. I'd like to live there. Alright, so we got that. Now, oh, this wasn't in, maybe what the heck, I'll just show the not seasonal things I got. Well, this is seasonal. This was in, they're just starting to trickle in their Christmas stuff. Sorry, there's something that's making kind of like tickling my nose. Not sure what it is. So, these giant jingle bells. I'm thinking of using that for a Krampus, some sort of Krampus themed thing for Christmas. And then this frankincense incense. It smells quite nice. Like a classic incense smell. Got these black rose clips. Nice sparkle. Got this very cool double-sided Dia de los Muertos pail. And of course it's red. It's very cool. These sugar skulls with the designs that are inspired by the ancient Aztec and Maya art, which I really liked. So anyway, so we got that. Here's some like handcuff chain things. This was one of the things I was thinking you could put these bells on this and have a Krampus costume. So that's why I got those things. He's very excited about this. These hot pads. Again, we got a spider, and we got a spider on this pillow as well. So this is the year that I learned to have to overcome my fear of having a spider on anything so I can get some of these really cool things. The two are the same. So obviously this nice black with the skeleton hand and the cobwebs and the spiders on it. Slightly less thrilled about the spiders, but hey, I'm willing to tolerate it. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, we've got this mask that I originally, it glows in the dark. I originally got thinking I would use it for a craft project, but it's pretty cool just as a mask. Get my hair on the outside there. Oh yeah, there we go. Got like rocker skeleton going on there. We don't need the hair. This is, since I pulled it down, it's moving down, but I probably sound really weird though, so I don't think I'm gonna wear this for the video. But this would work great for like a Grim Reaper costume, or I thought you could, like, if you wanted a sugar skull, you could paint on it. Yeah, we got more creepy cloth. That was way louder, dropping that on the floor than I thought it would be. We've got these, they're technically tongs, but you could put it in, like if you want to put it in a vase, if you could see what I'm doing, because I'm blocking it. So you just have these skeleton hands. So you could use it as tongs, if you want, or you could use it to, like, if you wanted it to be up by the camera, which is kind of what I was thinking. Or you could put it in a vase if you wanted. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulty. See, that's pretty slick. I didn't cut the tags off of some of these plants, but since it's the skeleton all the way down, you don't get the thing like some of those Michaels picks where it stops. So it looks like it's a full skeleton if that's the look you want. I'm not going to be able to find those skeleton tongs again. Like, where did I put those? I'm looking everywhere, I don't see them, and they're in the plant. Oh, here's more not seasonal things that I grabbed. They're called emergency LED candles. You have to put the battery in them yourself. But fortunately we had AA batteries that were big enough, so you put 2 of these in. And then this has got a spring, so you screw this on, and as it puts pressure on it, you've got this incredibly bright candle, and you can even like point it if you want it to be like a flashlight. So I didn't know what these would be like, but I mean they work great for like in a video where I want lighting, like I'm in the dark and I want lighting. They look like candles, but then they're super bright like that, which actually on camera it almost just looks like I have a flashlight on. But it looks great in the dark, and because it does work like it's a flashlight, and you can just unscrew it enough so that it's no longer putting pressure. So you don't have to screw the base off entirely. What was I gonna say? Oops, I put pressure on it and then it lit up. There we go. I was about to say something. What was I going to say? Anyway, I thought that those would... I didn't know when I got them how it would end up looking, and it turned on again, little guy. Turn off, please. Alright, there we go. You could just take the batteries out, but I thought I'd be using them in short order, so I didn't do that. I didn't know how these different candle things would work out, so I just got one of each of them. But that LED candlestick thing is pretty great. It's short, but I don't know if I wish that I had gotten... Here's my Michael's Raven bowl with this nice red candle in it. Fake candle. I don't know if I wish that I had gotten another set of those so I could have 4. Actually, I could turn these on for the video. This one's way easier to turn on for some reason. There. And I got this really great coffin box that's plastic. It's even got these 2 little hanging holes on there so you could theoretically hang it up. That's sort of that iridescent or whatever you call that, holographic. But it's clear and it's got this great skeleton on it. It's like a size you can actually use it for something. I was thinking of painting it, but it's nice, just clear too. Then we've got these great window clings. I think I might put these on the bathroom mirror. Look at these. Aren't these great? We got this creepy plant. We got this spell book with a candle. More creepy plants. I really like this one. The cauldron with the octopus legs. These like apothecary and scientist looking things. This is another one I really liked. Potions. This is my favorite one, the spell book with the pentagram, or pentacle. I can't remember which one technically it is when it has a circle around it. Oh, and then it's got, I guess just, 3 of these little stars. I really like this. It's got some sparkle on it too. This plant is so cool. This kind of goes with some of the stuff at Michael's, which I didn't get anything that was purple because I do a red and black thing, but this would go well with some of the Michael's stuff this year. Alright, I'd like to be able to see myself. I wonder which one, so I can see if I'm getting this on camera. Which ones am I going to pick? I think I might try out this one. And put that one over here. And maybe I'll put a bottle of potion on there. And then I also got this jack-o'-lantern one. Again, it's got some sparkle on it. I don't know if you can tell. But from more Halloween or Samhain, All Hallows Eve, whatever you want to call it, whatever exactly you celebrate, look, we've got the carven gourds. So that's pretty great. And then just today, I picked up a few things. This, well, I'll show you this other one first. When I was there seeing the other one, I came across this book box. True and Revealing Tarot, Fate, Luck, Dreams, Love. A divine reading awaits. Something is tickling my nose. I don't usually get fortune teller looking things, but Oracle of the Ancients. I thought this one was so cool. It's like, it doesn't go with my vampire looking setup, but it's really cool. I don't mind having it. These are $1.25, so great deal. They do not have a magnet, so it works great if it's sitting like that, or if they have pressure put up against them. If they're like put together up, standing like a shelf. They're quite flimsy, but I still like them. I put some kind of supplies in them. Like that fits nicely in there. These fit nicely in there. Oh, my stomach grumbled. So that's why I get them. This has a thing that's sticking up on it. Turn that downward. There we go. Yeah, so I get it to put some of my supplies in. I thought this was a very cool one. But the one that I was most excited about, that I saw some people getting online, I'm like, I need to get that. So I was so happy when I finally came across it, is this Tales of Terror one. And it looks great, obviously, with all the stuff I've got going on. Tales of Terror, fantastically terrifying tales of horror to scare you to the bone. It's very, like, classic Universal monster movie sort of looking everything. Even the back is cool. You can still smell that incense that's sitting down under my nose. I'm positive that's not what's making my nose tickle. It was doing that before it was in here, but again, I'm tolerating a spider because it's so awesome. We've got the skull, we've got the candles, we've got the black and red, some gray cobwebs in the background. There we go. We've got, oh, this one because it kind of looks like she's wearing like Spanish lace. They had, oops, my receipts. This one I got is like a spring looking one. They had the classic Gothic mirror picture frames like they did last year, but this year they've got, for $3 again, they've got a stand on the back, which they didn't have last year. So these, they had a one that was the gentleman one too, but I just thought I needed two. I have so much stuff up here it won't sit up. Again, this works. I know it does. It just, I have so much stuff up here I can't get it because it needs enough room to do that. My stomach is grumbling so much I'm going to have to stop and eat something. Okay, this is what's screwing it up. There we go. Okay, is that everything? Okay, so I forgot to film a few things. So the first thing is this sign. I really love this sign. It's Black Cat Cauldron Supply, Potions and Poisons. I thought that said potions twice for a second. Like, I know it doesn't say potions twice. Potions and poisons and tonics and elixirs. A lot of times they have like a twine thing on them that makes them look more farmhouse, but this one has the silky ribbon. And then it's got, oh, there we go, these bottles that all are very cool. So there's the mummified bones, 100% natural. All like very gothic looking labels. The vampire venom, and it's got this little bat on it. And like cool font. Concentrated double strength. And the full moon transformation tonic. How did I have it? Oh yeah, I guess I did it like that. And it's got this cat on there. It's this sinister looking cat. And the other thing is, I got 3 of these thorny, well, it looks a little like barbed wire right there, but it's twig garland, apparently. But it's like this thorny, branchy, well, you can see it a little better. It's this very cool, thorny, branchy branch. Vine, I guess you could call it. It's very versatile. I'm trying to get this particular one untangled with one hand here so you can see it a little better. Something is stuck. Alright, but you can see it has like the parts that come off of the main piece, so it doesn't just look like barbed wire. It does look like it's a branch. There's a critical thing right here that's stuck. Trying to figure out how to get it not stuck. Okay, it's currently in a loop. How is it doing this? Okay, anyway. So that's that thing. Alright, I don't know where in the video I'll put this, so I guess maybe back to our regularly scheduled program. I think that might be everything. Alright, I think that's everything, actually. Wow, okay. We did it. Oh, I guess I have a thing from one other place, but I think I'll put that in the video where I'm touring the store. So anyway, so that's my 2023 Halloween Gothic year-round, except for the pumpkin window cling things I'm probably going to put on a mirror. My stomach is growling so much I'm going to have to go eat something. I wish it wasn't being so loud. But I think that is everything. So that was my 20... I literally just almost repeated the thing I just said. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay spooky. Thank you. Good evening. That's usually what you say when you're saying... I was trying to say goodbye in a more vampiric, like Dracula is bidding you welcome, except it's farewell. I could say I bid you farewell. That would have worked. Manor, but I ended up instead accidentally welcoming you to the video, and this is the end. So I guess, good evening, welcome to the end of the video. Alright, I bid you farewell.